All right, so here was tonight's trade, trading Asia pre-market. So as you can see, we hit take profit right there. And what I'm doing and for this entry criteria is I am marking out the 1659 candle. So that is the candle right here. That is the candle right before pre-market opens. And I'm marking that out under the assumption that price is going to retrace back to it. But for my entry criteria and why this is so powerful is because I go to that little higher time frame, go to the 15-minute, and I mark out a draw of liquidity. As you can see, we have a draw right there, and I mark that out as I am waiting for price to displace down to that level of liquidity and sweep that liquidity, and then I'm waiting for a break of structure reversion back to fair price. So as you can see, that's what we got right there, and then I entered a long position, putting my stop just below the wick of that candle. Sometimes you could put it below the wick of the candle before the break of structure candle, but it really just depends on the setup and the price action and how much you expect it to retrace. And I typically target a 1 to 1.5, and that's what I hit for tonight. Unfortunately, I did not leave any runners to fair price. I usually do, but I was happy with that 1 to 1.5. If you would have left runners to fair price, you would have had almost a 3R or even 4.6R, which is pretty ridiculous. And that's the power of leaving runners. But yeah, that's my entry criteria. Pretty much, I just wait for market to open. I mark out the candle before market open. I wait for price to displace back to a level of liquidity that I have marked out, and then I wait for a break of structure reversion back to that said fair price. So if you want this entry model or to learn more or even trade live with me in the Discord, just comment NM and I'll send you a link to join completely free. Hope to see you there.